What is up, grown women and grown men? You guys, welcome back to my channel. This week we're going to be reviewing Love and Marriage, Huntsville, Alabama. And before we move forward, I am just going to give a couple of shout outs to my new subscribers, okay? I have a subscriber from Australia. Love, I am so sorry that I forgot your name. I didn't write it back, and I have a lot of notifications here, so I can't go back and find. But put something in the comment block. I'll shout you out next week. So Miss Mina Ashley, Miss S. Jones, I think you're Miss, I'm not sure. You are a new gentleman to my channel. Welcome. Ellie Willis, welcome. Nichelle Peck Glaspie, I hope I got that right. Welcome to my channel. I have a couple of more here, but we're not. Oh, okay. Now listen. Now look, this Apostolic Pentecostal Holiness Church that subscribe to my channel, please listen to the following disclosure, okay? But thank you for joining. Okay, that's all the shout outs I'm going to give this week. I did not get any birthday celebrations, but if I get any, I will do them either tomorrow or Saturday on my book, Third Eye Reading Book Club review of Michelle Obama, which this week I think we're reviewing chapters 11 through 16 if you guys want to join us, okay? All right, disclosure. Listen, if you do not like profanity, please do not continue to watch this video. If you do not like an occasional vulgarity, please do not continue to watch this video. If you do not like Southern twang or people who make up their own words for the situation, please do not watch this video. If you do not like that occasionally I may come out in a onesie, no makeup, and my hair not done, please do not watch this video and unsubscribe right now, because I can guarantee you that that is going to happen. This is a grown woman's channel and we keep it all the way real on here. And although I did make a commitment to work on my profanity, I'm not promising you guys anything. All I'm going to say is I'm going to work on it. And that's all I got to say. I am a little bit nasally this week, guys, because I'm getting over some type of cold or a flu or something that attacked me this week, okay? I haven't been sick in, I think, maybe 3 years. I haven't had a cold. So this is new to me, but I got to come out here and do what I got to do. So let me tell y'all something. Let's get into this first clip, and I'm going to be back with some of my what? Commentary.
Okay. All right. Well, I tell you what, I still have some concerns about last night and the dinner.
Okay.
You know, the conversation that was at the table and you bringing up certain things that I don't think that was suitable. I don't think that was just appropriate, because it's always like you're trying to start something with me. I'm serious though. I mean, it's not funny because it bothered me a lot. It's almost like you be trying to dig at people.
Well, baby, if there's nothing to be found or dug up, then, I mean, it doesn't matter. My thing is, if you don't want your business in the street, don't do anything that you don't want in the street.
No, I mean, first, no, I'm not perfect.
Right.
But when something goes on, I don't think it's suitable to continue to bring it up. And especially amongst the friends.
I want to ask a question amongst a group of my friends, then I can ask the question.
I don't think it was suitable for you to bring that up at the dinner table, period.
So I think it was a very valid and good question.
You bring up that question, they would think like, the whole time they going through something? Is Martell cheating or is Melody cheating?
Well, nobody's wondering if Melody's cheating, because I said cheating is a deal breaker.
All right, y'all. Now, look here. Off the bat, this week is going to be focused on Melody and Martell and Martell's infidelity. First of all, Martell, let me tell you something. We don't give a damn about what you feel like and how to make you comfortable, okay? You are the man who stepped out of your marriage, so who gives a damn about your damn feelings? First of all, that's what we gonna get. We'll start that right there. And for all the men, you guys probably are not going to like this commentary, but I try to stay neutral between the races because I happen to believe that we need each other. I mean, not the races, the genders. Because I happen to think that we need each other. So I'm honest. And I try to keep it real. But you guys probably ain't gonna want to watch this video. And if you do, I would really like to hear some of you guys' opinions and suggestions for this week's review. Okay? Martell, don't nobody give a damn about you being uncomfortable. Melody, let me tell y'all something about Melody. And then we're gonna get into it because I don't want to waste too much time. I don't want this to be a long video. Y'all know I always say that, and it always end up being 45, 50 minutes. Hey, I'm trying. I'm sorry, guys. I'm drinking a little vodka for my cold. No, it's not. It's just because I like to drink vodka. But listen, Melody, baby, let me tell you something. And for all the young women that's watching my channel that might be tuning in for some, auntie or motherly advice, you don't ever, when I tell you ever, if you're going to stay with this man, you don't ever embarrass your man or front your man in front of other people. Now, if you feel like you're a little uncomfortable with a situation, you might want to excuse yourself. You might want to make it known that you're a little agitated, but bringing up infidelity in front of your friends and or your family is not the place to do it. Okay, if you guys want to go in therapy, you can go in therapy. If you want to check your man at home, you check your man. But if you're going to continue to stay with this man, I'm talking about me personally, because first of all, I'm not going to embarrass myself like that. I ain't telling the whole world I'm going to stay with a cheater. I'm going to tell you that right now. And I'm not going to let his ass embarrass me, first of all. But if you're going to stay with him, let's keep that shit on the inside of the house. You don't need to be telling everybody come to no damn dinner table. First of all, everybody else there that don't want to hear that. It's not gonna gain you any points at home, because you got to go home with this man. So for all the young women out there, because this is a young girl's thing, because grown ass women know we don't do that. We handle our business on the inside. But for all the young women that may be watching this channel, that ain't the time and the place to bring that up. So we're gonna watch the next clip, and I'm going to come back and give you guys some more of my
cheating is definitely something that I would get a divorce over. Sometimes you got to look past the love you have for that person, and you got to accept the ugly truth, which is maybe this is just who they are. So
You're almost talking like you got from experience or something.
you are so funny, Martell.
Not trying to be vague.
I'm trying to figure out, because I don't want to dig into Melody this early in the season, but I'm going to give you guys my honest opinion. First of all, cheating is not a deal breaker for Melody, okay? Because she's still with Martell, who cheated on her. So that's not a deal breaker. And I would like all the grown women to tell me right now, is cheating a deal breaker? Because to me, and I don't know if my next husband or my next boyfriend is on this channel watching me. I don't know if we're going to run into each other. But don't be thinking I'm going to take a lot of bullshit after this little statement right here, because I'm not, okay? So you need to listen closely. Listen, cheating to me has never been a deal breaker for me. Just for me. I'm not talking about you guys. This is my own personal opinion, okay? Because I understand the nature of a man and the lack of discipline in men. Period. I'm not saying you should accept it. Do not, please, guys, don't come attacking me. I'm saying for me, as a young woman who was married with 2 kids, 4 houses, 3 cars, 2 motorcycles, and I absolutely loved my ex-husband, okay? Cheating was never a deal breaker to me. Never. Now, later on, in the review, I would tell you guys how it get to the deal breaking point. But cheating to me is never a deal breaker. Now, as far as Melody, I think, to me, guys, my opinion, she is using this platform. This shit happened over a year ago, okay? She's using this platform to get for two reasons, okay? I'm gonna tell y'all what the 2 reasons are. The first reason, she want to show that mistress that Martell will do anything to stay with her. The second reason, she want to punish Martell in this. And what I'm going to say right now before we move on to the next clip, ladies or men, if you decide to stay with your mate after they step out on you, you're gonna have to let it go, boo. You cannot continue to give so much to this this bad choice that your spouse or your mate made so you guys can go through the healing process. You have to tell yourself, okay, this is not something that I'm going to focus on. Now, yeah, you're going to get a little bit more careful. Yeah, you want to be a little bit more, grounded in your emotions as to how attached you remain with this person, because you may have to pull some of that back. But if you decide to stay with them, fuck all that drama, okay? Get back to the loving. Get back to the loving. And Melody, I have a lot to say about her, but I'm going to leave this just right here. We're going to go to the next clip.
If a guy can convince his wife that he was cheating but respectfully, I say get that man a book. He's got something figured out. And I'm not saying it's right, but we should listen to him. Because what if there is a way to respectfully cheat? Not for women, of course. Women can't respectfully cheat.
There's no such thing.
Let me tell you something about Marceau. I think this, maybe a couple more times, I'm going to agree with him on this one, right? It's not if a guy can respectfully cheat or a woman can respectfully cheat. It's if anyone cheats, they need to be very careful to protect the ones that they love. Okay? Me personally, if you're cheating on me, I would like for me to never know about it. Okay? You guys know from my previous videos, you guys probably see that video when I was a side chick, or I thought I was a side chick. You guys go look at that. I have never, ever believed that I can control a penis. And I don't think guys need to think that they can control a vagina. They don't, because their egos are really big and they think once we with them, so they don't have anything to worry about. So bad for you guys. So bad for you guys. But for women, I've never believed that I could control a penis, okay? So I don't look through emails. I don't go through cell phones. I just don't want to know shit, because once I know it, I have to deal with it, okay? I would rather believe inside my bubble that my man would never cheat or step out on me. That's what I would rather believe. And I'm not going to go looking for anything, because I would tell you guys this. Once you guys go looking and you find it, you still not ready to deal with it, because you're not ready to leave him. So why even cause yourself that fucking pain? What are you? I had a girl, she want to know every damn thing. I never understood that about her, because the thing is, you have to walk in that pain once you find out, because you're not going nowhere. If your ass is looking, if you looking, you ain't going nowhere. I know that for a fact. So why even look? Somebody said, years ago, and it was so stupid to me. Some woman told me, or she was on the vlog, I don't know who she was. She was like, let a man cheat in peace. No, you don't ever let a man cheat the fuck in peace. I don't agree with that. But what you do is you protect yourself by not going to look. If you happy in a relationship, good. If you insecure in a relationship, you address it with your man, okay? Don't go looking, because it's going to come to you. I'm telling you. And especially do not go looking if you are not ready to leave that man. I have a caveat to the first statement. I didn't go looking until I was ready to leave, because I needed an excuse to get the fuck up out of there. Now, when I got the excuse to get up out there, I was ready to go. I bounced. That is the only time I went looking, because when I found what it is that I needed to leave, I just got the hell out of Dodge. But y'all women that's out there still in love, don't be going to look for shit, because you know you ain't going nowhere. Just keep your little peace of mind. Ask your husband. You probably want to ask your husband or your boyfriend, kind of stay on them a little bit so they can be kind of extra alert, not to hurt your feelings or whatever. But I am totally for, if you are a man, okay, and you got a chick that's home riding for you, you ain't ready, you're not quite ready to settle down, like you lack the physical discipline to be faithful, all right? Your job is to protect that woman by any means necessary. So here I'm gonna give you a couple of tips to do that. If you step out on your wife or your girlfriend, it needs to be random. Some random chick that you done met on a vacation. That's it. She don't even need to know your first name, your last name, or your phone number. Okay? if you decide to have a relationship with the outside woman. This bitch needs some boundaries, okay? She don't need your home number. She don't need your phone number. She don't need your last name. She actually really don't need to know nothing about you, okay? That's how you protect your wife, especially when you're not ready to leave your wife, okay? Step number 3, don't ever break the pattern. The times that you should be cheating. This for the women too. I ain't gonna tell y'all all my business, but I'm saying, you know, I got a little experience. I had in my previous years, younger, I had a little experience in this. So you don't cheat outside of the hours that you're supposed to be at home. It's got to be work time cheating and work time cheating on. If you can't get it in during lunch, your ass don't need to be doing it, okay? You are never to take time away from your home and your family and the woman that you live to be with the fucking side chick. She don't get no time. If she signed up to be a side chick, she already know the damn rules. Don't be fucking expecting me to call you after 5 o'clock. Don't call my house after 5 o'clock. I don't see you on weekends. I don't see you on holidays. If your birthday ain't too close to anything outside of my wife's birthday, holidays, and all the special events going on in my life, we might get to see each other, and we might not. The problem is people don't know how to cheat these days. I'm not saying I know how to do it. I'm just saying at any cost, I'm going to protect my man. Not saying I'm going to cheat again in my future life. I would like to believe that I would leave a man before I cheat on him. All I'm saying, if I did cheat, he wouldn't know nothing about it. And y'all damn men need to figure out how to do that shit. And the reason y'all so lackadaisical with it, the reason you guys don't think you got to be so disciplined with it, because your wives usually stay. But I'm telling y'all women, more of y'all need to be leaving cheaters. You either gonna if you leave cheaters, one or two things gonna happen. You're going to make better cheaters or better men. That's what I got to say about that. Let's go on to this next clip and I'll come back with some more.
Because you're missing what a woman does. She's hurt. And she's going to have to work through that any way she knows how.
Public embarrassment is not the right way to cheat.
Don't even try to give me some scenarios of there is a right way.
There is a better way to cheat than for everybody to know.
Or maybe to not cheat.
That's true. I don't disagree.
There's no better way to cheat.
If someone cheated and no one found out, right? Is that a better way to cheat?
Let's revisit deal breakers.
Let's not.
No, let's. I can't even envision a better way to cheat. I can't even fix my mouth to answer that question. Because cheating, that's a deal breaker in any shape, form, or fashion.
Okay, I'm not going to talk about this long. Is there a respectful way to cheat? Yes, it most definitely is. Yes, it is. Should people be out there cheating? No, they should not. But since this is a grown woman's channel, I need to speak to the grown women for just a second, okay? When you are in a relationship, there should be no doubt in your man's mind that if he steps out on you, you're going to leave. Period. There should never be, because I know there are some grown women out there, because I used to be that grown woman, the cool one, the one that, you know, oh, my woman ain't gonna leave me, oh, she gonna stand by me, she my rock, my ride or die chick. I told you I don't like that ride or die chick shit. I don't like that bullshit. There should never be a time in your life ever that your man thinks it's okay to cheat. I don't give a damn if you mean it for your heart. I know earlier I said that, you know, cheating is not a deal breaker for me. But you let a man come in and disrespect me and cheat on me and let me find out about it. Now, the man, he got one or two choices. But he gonna get that get back. Now, I'm telling you that. I may not leave, depending on how I feel about him, if my heart is with him. But eventually, That is going to have to be balanced out. I'm a Scorpio woman. For all of you guys don't know, just go do some damn research. You fuck a Scorpio woman over, it could take years before she reached the point where she say, oh, I got to get him back. Years. It ain't fair. I know it ain't fair. I'm just saying that's how we are. I am who I am, okay? What I'm telling every woman under the sound of my voice is that no man that you are dating or are in a relationship with should feel that if he cheats, he may have a chance to keep you, okay? I'm just talking to all the women out there. If your man cheats, there needs to be a zero tolerance on the bullshit. When he cheats, you must do one or two things. Leave his ass or cheat back. That's all I'm still a little congested. I'm telling you guys, there's only two ways out of that. You got to leave him or you got to balance the scale by stepping out too. Depending on your moral compass, okay? You do what you want to do. For me, if I wasn't ready to leave, I would step out, balance that scale a little bit. But when women cheat, we all know that we don't do it so people can find out. We just do it for us, okay? What I'm telling you guys is no man should be secure enough with any woman that he feels like he can cheat and get away with it. And we women have to stand up for that. Don't let these men tell y'all, if you cheat, I'ma leave. But if I cheat, I expect you to forgive me. Because that's how they all think. Men, this is nothing against y'all. I told y'all you guys were not going to like this conversation at the beginning. What I'm telling women to do is, you have to get on an even playing field with these men. You have to, or you are going to be the broken one left behind. Do not be afraid of being alone. Do not be afraid of being single. Do not let these men or allow these men to tell you, that's why you ain't gonna have no man. You keep listening to that girl on that Grown Woman channel, you ain't gonna have no man. When you move like I move, you gotta be okay without having a man. That's all I'm telling you now. If you need a man, don't listen to me. But if you don't give a fuck, if your man's only purpose for your life is to make you happy and to allow you to grow in that relationship, then you can move like I move. Because I'm telling you right now, one cheat on me, he gonna have two choices. Your ass get cheated on back, or you gonna get left. And not just cheat for revenge, okay? I can tell y'all some shit. I ain't telling y'all my business. But what I'm saying is, if a man cheats first, you ain't gonna want to cheat on him. If you love him, you're gonna be crying out, broken out, sad and shit. It's gonna be all like that for a little while. And he gonna keep on doing it. Cause when you allow a man to disrespect you in one way, subconsciously, they're not even doing it consciously, they doing it subconsciously. He doesn't think about protecting you later. He doesn't. So as that go on and as that progress, you meet a little man that speak to your little heart and your little thing down there, child. Don't be afraid to move on that. Don't be scared. He ain't gonna leave. That man ain't gonna leave you when you cheat on him. I promise you. If he been taking you through a whole lot of bullshit and he found out you cheat, he ain't gonna leave. Either way, when you do cheat, you need to be ready to get left. You need to be ready for that. Or you and your man gonna go into therapy and counseling. Y'all gonna talk about it, try to work it out. I'm just saying, I ain't telling y'all all my business, but I know a little something about this. Let's go to this next clip, and I'll come back and let you know.
Babe. Wow. That looks really nice.
Like that?
Yes, I love that.
You see what I'm saying? You see that?
Yes, I do see that. Let me see that again.
You see that?
I thought it was a shirt.
No, it's a romper.
I love rompers. As a matter of fact, when we're talking about rompers, you think that we have a little... Well, we do have a little time we can do a romper.
No.
No?
Really bad.
Lots of sex is important in a relationship because it's a bonding experience. Who doesn't want to bond with their mate over and over again? In
But
different
is it
ways.
enough? Like, is there enough? Like, is there ever enough?
No.
Okay, so I left that clip in here for a reason because I wanted to address Kimmy, and the answer is no, boo. No, there is never enough sex for a man. No. I'm not telling women to become sex slaves or anything like that. But I think that if you are married, like, seriously, this is what I truly think, guys. Because I've heard, and if you guys have an opinion on what I'm about to say, please drop something in the comment box. I heard that women don't enjoy sex as much as men inside of a relationship. It's like we get in the relationship and we get comfortable, right? We don't want to have sex and we don't want to, do all the things that we were doing to catch them in the beginning. Now me, I always say I'm not a relationship expert. I'm not a life coach. I'm not none of that bullshit. I just live my life and I come out here and tell you guys my truth from my experiences, right? I happen to really, really like sex and intimacy, okay? It does not outweigh the man's respect for me, but I happen to think that if you're in a relationship, that's something that you should be doing often. Very fucking often, okay? Now, if you don't enjoy it, and I would like for some women to really comment on this, because I've heard women saying, oh my God, he want to be on me all the time. Like, that's a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. Or, I just don't feel like it. You guys, go back and watch a couple of my videos. When I just happen to think that when a woman gets to the point where she don't like it, her husband is not reaching her mentally. So for all you men that's watching my channel, when your woman is turning you down from sex, okay, it is something that you're not doing. You're not mentally stimulating her. All women don't need mental stimulation. I don't need mental stimulation. I need a hard penis, okay? And you ready to go. You need to be all over me. I'm ready to go. But some women need mental stimulation. And if you're not there, if you don't have her there, you're not going to have that thing. So you guys just need to take a note of that. Okay, now look, if you guys hear this fire alarm beeping during my video, yeah, it's just gonna damn beep because I don't feel like getting up there changing the battery. In fact, I'm not even supposed to. My complex tell me not to change batteries or light bulbs. But look, the house was a little smoky today when I was trying to cook. Okay, so that's why the beeping is going on. I hope that don't bother you guys too bad. Let's go to this next clip, and I'm gonna come back with some of my content.
On the list to come to the shower, so I absolutely wanted her to be there. Because that's what we do. Like, as friends, we kind of come to those things that are big.
Okay, I'm not going to talk about this long at all. I just need for the women who watch this video, please tell me if it matters if any of your friends show up to any of your stuff. Because, and I'm 43, guys. So you guys have to remember, I'm a grown-ass woman, right? I don't care if nobody shows up for my stuff. I go there for me. I go there, to have fun for me. It's my celebration. So whether my girlfriends show up or not, oh well, if they show up or they don't, I'm going to have a good time. So I guess what I want to say, if you're a younger woman out here, let me tell you something. Your enjoyment never ever relies, your enjoyment and your happiness does not rely on another person. It's all you, okay? So if you go out and you're celebrating and you have people that actually show up, embrace that. Feel blessed for that. Don't concentrate on the person that doesn't show up. You really shouldn't give a damn because that's your day. And I'm not going to rave about, I am not going to ramble about this long because, people get offended. Oh, I sent out all these invitations and nobody showed up. Who cares? Celebrate the person that does show up. We have to learn as a people to be appreciative of the people who appreciate and love us. We cannot give any focus on the people who don't. Who cares? Child, let me tell y'all something. When I turned 40, I sent out invitations to, I only have 5 of them. I have 5, I call them my top 5, right? I sent out invitations for all of them to come to Punta Cana with me to celebrate my 40th birthday party. One showed up. You think me and that one person didn't have the time of our life? Till today, that was the best vacation that I've ever had. And I didn't hold it against my other 4 friends that didn't show up. If they had shit going on, we all grown. If they had something else going on, I respected that. One showed up. But even if she didn't show up, guess who would have had a bomb-ass time? This grown woman right here. I don't give a damn who show up, honey, because I'm party all by myself. And my happiness and my love is within me, okay? And that's what I wanted all of you guys to know. I'm not going to talk about this long. But what I'm saying is don't focus so much on the bullshit. Just focus on who is there for you and you being there for you. That's all I got to say about that. Let's move on because we got a lot to cover up and I don't want this to be over an hour. So let's move on and I'll come back.
Man won't mention cheating.
Right.
And I gotta be honest with you, man, it seemed like it was pretty fresh. I want to make sure everybody's good.
Dude, look, it's been like a year and a half.
I never heard about
That's
it.
my priorities. My wife, my family, my business, and then come back to the comeback group. So we gonna be good no matter what.
No. You saying we good, but listen, we're about to go into business. We can't have no bumps in the road. We got this thing going on, and a lot of times what happens is the guy might think he's good because he don't apologize and all this stuff, but I mean,
it's a stepping stone.
It happened over a year ago. It didn't seem as if it was a year ago.
Even though we about over that situation in terms of me cheating, a lot of people have been coming back to mail like your husband is cheating on you.
That's tough.
We about over it, and they still bringing information. You know,
That's why she's talking about respectful. Because if it was handled inside closed doors,
don't let it out.
good. But then all of a sudden, everybody else stepping out and coming at you,
right?
And now you feeling like you the fool for even taking them back.
I guess it would be a little better if everybody in the world don't know.
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. Yes, it would.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that'd be my first conversation. If somebody she said, hey, I cheated. I was like, who all knows?
Right.
And she'd be like, everybody in this city, I'd be like, well, we gotta move.
I mean, at this point, what advice do you give Martell?
Never admit it, buddy.
Guys, let me tell y'all something. I'm trying so hard, trying not to like that damn Marceau during this season because he's shown me some hard red flags, and we'll get in there, I guess, as the season progresses. But Marceau in this instance was very, very, very right. Like, how do you expect for your girl? It's been a year and a half since this so-called affair. That's what he say, but I'm going to point out some shit later on in this video, okay? It's been a year and a half since this so-called affair, and people are coming up to Melody talking about, your husband cheated and all of that. Let me tell y'all something. How I am in a relationship. You can't tell me shit about my man. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. If I decided to stay with my man after infidelity and somebody wanted to bring that up, I'm the one. I've lived this. I experienced it. Okay? I am the one to say, hey, we done got over that. You can choose to focus on that or not. But me and my baby, we moving forward. We ain't thinking about the shit that was happening in the past. Period. Okay? So, to me, in Melody's position, if people are still coming up with her talk, which I doubt, nobody cares that much about a fucking affair, okay? This is just scripted. Because trust me when I tell you, when a woman makes a stand for her man, nobody can penetrate that. No woman, no man, no nothing. If that man get on... I'm going to tell y'all women something. When that man go to that mistress and say, hey, I'm with my wife, I don't want to be with you no more, and this is over, and that woman say, oh, he's staying home, and I'm not, I'm not letting, we are good over here, I'm going to forgive him, we're going to move forward in our marriage. Can't nobody penetrate that. Nobody. And I feel like in this instance, and you guys gonna see it later on in the show, in this instance, Melody is allowing outside influence to penetrate what her and her husband already agreed on. First of all, Melody, okay, your whack ass don't want to leave your husband, okay? So stop with all the fucking drama. Secondly, Martell has said, I'm going to stay with my wife. She is most important to me. My family is most important to me. So that is what counts, right? So they have agreed to stay with each other. At that point, nobody can penetrate that relationship if it's true. But we're going to keep on going. And I'm going to break this shit down a little bit further. But I'm with Marceau. Don't ever admit it. Men, don't admit it. Your wife can be breaking up all your shit. The way you protect her is not admitted. You guys look at this next clip, and I'll come back and tell you what I think about that.
If I love you, I can't lie to you.
Of course you can lie to me. And you will. If you love me and you're going off with Maddie someplace, you're lying to me. Because what the hell do I care about the truth? I care if you're there. What Billie Holiday say, hush now, don't explain.
All right, I accept that.
Of course. Of
All
course
right,
you'll lie to me. Because I don't even want to care. What does the truth matter? And why are you going to be truthful with me when you lie to everybody else? You lied when you smiled at that cracker down the job, right? Lie to me, smile. Treat me the same way you would treat him.
I can't treat you the way I treat him.
You must. Because I've caught the frowns and the anger. He's happy with you. Of course he doesn't know you're unhappy. You grin at him all day long. You come home and I catch hell because I love you. I get least of you. I get the very minimum. And I'm saying, fake it with me. Is that too much of the black woman to ask of the black man? For 10 years, so that we can get a child on his feet that says, yeah, father smiled at me.
Okay, so in the clip, you guys seen this lady talking about lie to me, right? And a lot of people don't agree. Like when I read the comments, a lot of people don't get what she's saying. Like, but if you're over 40 and you're a grown-ass woman, you know exactly what she's saying. She's saying, if you could put on the front for the world, come home and put on the front for me. Try to impress me. I don't want to carry that burden. I don't want to carry your pain. You bring your ass in this house and you make it okay for me to love you. You make it okay for your child to love you. You show examples of love in this house with me if you can go out in the street and show examples of love out there. When you come home, you want to smile at me. You want to kiss me. I don't want to know all your fucking burdens. You're a man. That's what your shoulders are for, okay? That's what you was built for. You don't come home and take out your frustrations from the world on me. When you come into this house, you love me. You put on the front for me to impress me. I'm not saying I want my man to lie to me. And I want my man to be able to express himself so that he can relieve himself at home. But I want him to do it just like he does it on the outside. If you feel like you can't lose your cool on the outside because it's going to cut your check or it's going to cut your money and it's going to cut all of this stuff, when you come home, you should feel like this is the most important person to me. This is the most important part of my life. So I have to handle her in a manner that won't, push her to leave me, won't push her to take that love away from me. So when I come home, I can say, hey, babe, I had a fucking bad day today. Not with the attitude, not with the closing off, not with the, the harshness of what you need to carry out, like that thing you wanted to take out on the outside. Not with that. You come home and you handle her in the case. If you can have the discipline outside to handle your boss like that, to handle your colleagues like that, when you come home, you handle your wife like that. You handle your love like that. You're like, hey, baby, I had such a bad day. Can you fix me something to eat? Can you make me a drink? Your wife, your loving one will say, yes, baby, I got you. She gonna give you that foot rub. She gonna give you that good sex at the end of the night. But if you come home talking about, oh, I ignored her. I went home with an attitude all night and da-da-da-da-da. Let me tell y'all something. I know y'all men don't believe it, but it's always a man out there willing to make us feel good.
So did you actually do it?
Do it disrespectfully or respectfully?
Did you actually step out on me? I mean, did you actually, I know like maybe you met somebody and talked to him, but did you actually go through with it?
Honestly, it was sexual. It was sexual. But 3 months later, like we cut all the sex out.
Did you quit cold turkey?
No, I didn't.
Okay,
It took time, right?
Okay, but when was it finalized?
All right, this email found out like a year and a half ago, and probably another 3 months.
And then it was done. No communication since then.
A little communication.
What's a little?
Just look.
Damn it, Martell! When was the last communication? No, I got you. When was the last?
Now, let me tell y'all guys what is the difference between getting a little pussy, okay, and having a whole motherfucking girlfriend in the picture. First of all, Martell is going to refer to this outside woman as his girlfriend. He was with this woman for 18 months. That's a whole motherfucking relationship. Now, let me tell y'all something right now, honey. That is the deal breaker for me. If my baby traveling for the weekend, he probably go over there to that red light district over in Europe, you know, try to test a little couple of things, okay? I think that's forgivable, okay? To me. Not you guys, to me. Especially if I don't know shit about it. If I don't know shit about it, I ain't got to forgive nothing. But if he came home like, hey, baby, look, I'm feeling so guilty. I did some shit while I was over there. To me, that's forgivable to me. But you talking about a whole goddamn girlfriend for 18 months. And I'm going to tell you guys, for you guys to don't listen with your third eye. Okay? I said listen with your third eye. If you guys don't listen to your third eye, this Martell has a lot of respect for his mistress, okay? He has not denied her. He has not stopped talking to her. I don't know if you guys heard it. He talking a little bit of communication here and there. That has not stopped. Melody, I'm telling you right now, boo-boo, you may have him and his loyalty lies with you. And if that's your strength to stay in the marriage, you keep that. But what I'm telling you is there is no man who has carried on with a woman for 18 months who refers to her as his motherfucking girlfriend who ain't got no feelings. He is torn. And I would say, just, you know, as experience has taught me, that the only reason he's with you, Melody, is because you guys have so much stuff. And for the family. That's it. Because your husband, honey, has a whole nother relationship outside of you. And he may not talk to this woman, but he has an option to talk to her. He can talk to her whenever he wants to talk to her. And she will accept his calls. Trust me when I tell you that. And he has not cut off communication with her. He know that's somebody he can always go back to. He know it. So if I was Melody at this point, 18 months plus continuous communication, I would leave him. I would leave him. Sorry. Let's go to this next one.
Martell, he stepped out his marriage, he cheated. Melody, taking him back, and we good now. And you're good. And there's nothing else to say.
And it's over. Most important point is,
no.
Mel taking him back.
And it's over. Oh, yeah. And
Hey, at the end of the day, no, most important thing is Mel.
I need more confidence with that. It's over. Period.
You know, Mel and I, we were going through a low point in our marriage or whatnot, but I stepped out on her. I got a girlfriend on the side. I did. And that it was, I think we were boyfriend, girlfriend about a year. And I guess what Melody would call it a full-fledged relationship.
Y'all see what I'm talking about? Y'all see what I'm talking about, right? We was boyfriend and girlfriend about a year. We developed a full-fledged relationship. When it comes to men, first of all, okay, I want all the grown women and all the grown men under the sound of my voice to actually, in today's age, how many men say they're in a relationship? Half of these men don't even want to say relationship. They will not define a relationship. This man has defined a whole motherfucking relationship. That shit was serious. And I promise you, I think that had he not had them kids with Melody, Melody will be left. If you guys, let me tell you something. If you guys agree with me, put some down in this comment block. This man said they had a whole full-fledged relationship. How many single men in today's society define anything as a relationship? Hell, I know at the age of 43, I've been single for 10 years. I can't find one to say relationship. I don't even know if I've been in a relationship in the last 10 years. I thought I've been in relationships for the last 10 years. But I guarantee you, if you ran into the men that I was dating, them motherfuckers would all probably say, oh, no, we wasn't in no relationship. Or we wasn't exclusive. They use that one too. All I'm saying is, For him to define it, for him to call this girl his girlfriend, for him to say they were in a full-fledged relationship, that wasn't nothing casual. And Melody, what you need to know, baby, you can get on this show all day long and try to front like your husband is your husband and you keep him in a box and do all that bullshit. What you need to know is your husband had one foot out the motherfucking door. And yes, I said door, not door. And I would have rather for him. See, men, I'm going to teach you guys a valuable lesson right now. I would have rather for you to got on national TV and say, she ain't mean nothing to me. That was just a piece of ass. You know, I was just out and, you know, I got a piece of ass. Every woman that you're involved with, if you have a wife, would rather for you to say, she was a piece of ass. She was a piece of ass. She was just a side chick. She ain't mean shit to me. Then for you to say we were in a full-fledged relationship for over a year and you married. That means you protecting that motherfucking woman. You protecting, you trying to play both sides of the motherfucking field. You protecting her feelings, okay? Trying to make her think. Not make her think, because that's the way you feel about her. You feel that she is equal to your wife. You know, I stepped out. She was my girlfriend. We was in a full-fledged relationship. Bitch, you giving her wife status right now, okay? Not no, she just a side chick. What you should have been saying, Martell, if you cared about your wife is, this girl was a side chick. She didn't mean shit to me. She was just a piece of ass. I seen her here. I seen her there. She knew her place. And that's it. That's how you protect your woman at home. But Martell, I don't know. If I was Melody, I'd leave your ass. Because you sound like you kind of got some feelings for this damn outside woman. Let's go to this next clip. And I'll be back.
How did she find out when she had evidence?
Oh,
She had some evidence, yeah.
God dang it.
She was at the kitchen table. Van, her mom was there.
Oh,
Van was there too?
yeah, dog, man.
Mother-in-law.
Why are you killing?
Yeah,
killing me.
and my phone just kept ringing. Block number, but Melody ended up answering my phone. And that was the company, that was it.
What is he doing calling? Yeah.
I mean, you know, that's what,
bro, that's what she means by disrespectful.
yeah, I understand that. Once that phone call happened, it wasn't no lies after that. I'm like, I owned up to it, and I told her, I mean, yes, it happened. It's been going on this long right here, and she wanted to confide in her to see if it's true. You know, they sat down, they talked. They had a conversation.
Whoa, killer, wait, what?
Yeah.
Whoa, the sit-down meeting, how did that, were you there?
No.
So they arranged the meeting without you?
Melody orchestrated it.
Ain't no way you calling me. It's like, what are they gonna talk about?
Are you guys done? Are you gonna keep coming after my husband? Like what?
Out of control.
Right.
The sit-down.
Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. Okay. First of all, do you see how we as women excuse the man out of the entire situation? I want all men to understand. I mean, not all men. I want all women to understand what's going on right here. You see how those men are laughing and joking, and old Melody went to her and she had to sit down. Like, are you going to keep going to? Let me tell y'all guys what would have happened if it was me. Now, you know, unfortunately, I've never had, you know, the pleasure or displeasure of meeting any of my ex-husband's flings, okay? Because he knew not to ever bring that shit to me, and they were not important enough for me to go to them, right? They weren't. He knew well enough that there is no way in the world I would never have to go and have a conversation with one of his mistresses. Right? I could tell y'all some stories, but I ain't telling y'all all my business. I'm going to tell y'all this one quick one right quick. When we were in high school, before we even got married, because I married my high school sweetheart. Before we got married, I was driving down the street. This is how secure I was in my relationship. I was driving down the street, I seen my ex-husband's, my boyfriend at the time, caught in front of somebody else's house. I didn't have no problem pulling up, knocking on that door, telling him to come out. Now, what happened was, he came out. And this girl, I'm not going to say her name on YouTube. And I know her name, but I'm not going to say it. He comes out. I said, well, whose house is this? He said, it's a lady, it's a friend of my mom's. I'm fixing some stuff at the house for her. Okay, cool. I don't have no reason to doubt him. We chilling, sitting on the car, having a good time, making some jokes. This bitch come out the house so she know that I see her. Okay? She come out the house. My aunt said, can you come and fix such and such and such and such? I look at my boyfriend at the time and I said, oh, so you here to see her? Honey, this joker said right in front of her, no, I'm not here to see her. I'm here to fix her mama's stuff. She came here after school was out. Now she turns flush red, like, but she can't say anything because in that moment he chose me. Now, do I feel good about that shit? No. Did I break up with him that day? Yes, I did, because I didn't believe that shit that he was telling me. But the important part of this whole story was, in that moment, he chose me and chose to tell that motherfucking girl she didn't mean shit to him. He's like, no, I ain't here to see her. Right in front of her. I'm here to fix some mama thing. Right in front of her. She all like, what? In that moment, he chose me. Right? And I still broke up with him. I went right down the street to his mama's house. I said, no, I don't believe shit that he's saying. You tell him I ain't being with him no more. I ain't fucking with him no more. Because I had that strength even back then, okay? Didn't last because I did end up marrying the motherfucker. But what I'm saying is, he did what it took to make me feel secure. You know, he chose me in that moment. I was his number one, and that's what men have to do. And Martell, when this woman started calling his phone, she was out of line. See, he gave her too much leeway. You know not to motherfucking call me. And Melody to have to go talk to her by herself. Why are you talking to a woman by yourself? No, what should have happened, in my opinion, you and your husband go there in a united front and tell that bitch together, you, and not you, Melody, not you, him. This is how you know Martell is full of shit and he gonna be on that shit. He gonna continue that shit. Not you, Melody, but what your husband should have did was, hey, we gonna go see her. I fucked up. I don't want to be with her. I'm gonna take you to her and have him speak on his behalf for you. This is my wife. I made a mistake with you. I never want to see you again. Don't ever call my phone. Don't ever reach out to me. Don't ever contact me again. I love my motherfucking wife. I love my motherfucking kids. There should have never been a meeting with you, Melody, and the mistress by yourself. Because I'm telling you, as somebody who has a little experience in this, okay? A woman who loves a man, hope goes a long motherfucking way. And what I'm telling you is, no matter what you said to that woman, if you didn't say it as a united front with your husband, all she heard was you talking, baby. And she is still holding out hope for your husband to come to her. Because even if he comes to her after you speak to her, she has an obligation. She feels obligated to receive him. Okay? You see how it works? Like, he wasn't the one to say, don't ever fucking contact me again. Don't ever call me again. I love my wife. She is the one. With you, you were the one talking all the shit. I hope y'all learning something from this. Y'all little women out there. Y'all young women out there. You don't ever have to talk to the outside woman. Ever. You never, ever have to have a conversation with the outside woman. If that man loves you and you found out about an outside woman, you tell that motherfucker right now to call her on speakerphone. Or no, we going to see her together and you going to cut this shit off for all of us. That's all I got to say about that. Let's go to this next one.
I got to be very, very honest. I can't believe you stepped out on Mel.
Yeah. One of the things was, You know, Melody, it's almost like she didn't have time. Every time I call on the phone,
What was she
"I'll call
doing?
you back."
What was she doing?
We working. Doing her, putting up 50% in.
Done. I'm done. Hey, that answer is question. I'm done. You sitting there talking to me all about this 50-50 stuff, but then you turn around and be like, oh, because I'm doing this and we both doing this, and she's trying to be a mom and working out here. She ain't got no time for her husband.
I would take that. What drove us apart at that time, when I stepped out on my wife, certain things that she was doing that I didn't agree with. Sometimes she didn't have time for me in terms of something simple as talking on the phone. I don't like to set roles, but she wasn't cooking at the time. I mean, we wasn't having sex either. And not saying that she did anything wrong per se, but that's probably something that I should have communicated more.
I'm going to spend exactly 50 seconds on this. Martell, nobody gives a fuck about that. Like, if you didn't tell your woman, you didn't give her the opportunity to fix whatever it is that she needed to fix to make you happy. So that means you removed her choices. You didn't give her a choice. You did what you wanted to do because you was a selfish motherfucker. Okay? And that is it. She wasn't cooking. She didn't have time. If you did not express that to her, if you did not tell her that when she trying to grind for you and your family, you don't have an excuse to step out on your wife. You's a whack-ass ninja, okay? And the fact that you did not tell her does not excuse your actions because you didn't give her a chance to fix it. That's my 56 seconds. We're going on to the next one.
Come on in, Georgia.
Hey, Mama Ho.
Hey, baby, how are you? So what make you think he didn't go to Home Depot?
Usually when people go to Home Depot, they have on work clothes.
You know, Martell, he's so smooth and cool.
See, that's what I'm saying. See, that smooth and cool.
I mean, that's just a figure.
Yeah, I know what he is. And I need to make sure that that's not going to his head.
Well, he better let it go to his head. I always keep that smooth and cool because that's what you like.
Yeah, but that's what other women be liking too.
Well, you the woman, baby. So you ain't got to worry about that.
But I'm not sure. What about when you feel in your spirit like that God is trying to tell you something, you know?
Do you trust him?
I used to feel like Martell wouldn't hurt me for anything in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to feel like he wouldn't want to break my heart, you know? But it's not really, that's not how I feel anymore. I just don't know.
You know, you don't let nobody take your joy. No matter what come your way, baby, you just gotta keep going. And you just keep your head up and stay strong. But you got to think about them babies.
I've just really been thinking about a lot of things, and like, how was that for you, you know, being a single mom?
It wasn't easy.
Do you think you would stick around with somebody that you couldn't trust?
I wouldn't, but that's me. But then y'all just have to figure it out how y'all want to do it.
All right, so we about to end this commentary, and I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what I think about Melody. Okay. The clip was, this last clip that we just watched was Melody going to see her mother-in-law, okay? I'm going to tell you guys, personal experience. Personal. When you go see the mother-in-law and not your mom, you're going to hear what you need to hear. No, not what you need to hear. What you want to hear. Okay, first of all, no man's mom is going to speak totally against him. Okay, you want to hear in that moment, he loves you. You know, he's, you want to, my son love you and all that good stuff. I'm speaking from personal experience. When I wanted to be boosted up in my marriage, okay, and secure in what my husband felt for me, I would always call my mother-in-law. For if I had an issue or if I had something I needed to talk to, I would call her because she would solidify what it is that I wanted to feel. You know, he loves you. He gonna make mistakes. You gotta forgive him. You gotta, blah, blah, blah. All the shit that comes along with the mom who loves her son. Okay? When I wanted to hear the truth, The hard truth, you know who I would go to? Is my mom. Because my mom is not going to protect another person over me. She's not. And where Melody, and I feel like in this moment, I feel so bad for her because she's so insecure in her marriage. She's so insecure in the woman that she's supposed to be. And she's putting on this whole front about, oh, I wouldn't do this and I wouldn't do that. But she's so insecure and she's so afraid. And she's using this platform as a way to reach out to the mistress, like, my husband will do this for me and my husband will do that for me, and he has chosen me. The husband, Martell, has not gone to his mistress and told his mistress anything. Let me tell you something I know about a man. A man don't close no doors. He don't close no doors on anybody that he is into or he cares about. He has not told that woman, do not contact me again. He has not told that woman, do not call me. I don't want to be with you. I choose my wife over you. I know this. Y'all can think I don't know it, but my third eye says he ain't told this woman nothing. And Melody is using this platform to tell this woman that because she's so insecure with herself. And what I think Melody should have done is left Martell with the first infidelity, because she did not leave. You know, if you guys caught my last video, she said a couple, you keep forgiving them, and he keep on cheating. She has not left him. She's going to keep tolerating the bullshit. And until she takes a stance for herself, she's going to keep on ending up in this position. I feel bad for the child. Why you didn't go to your own damn mama? I'm sorry, you guys. I'm really under the weather. And I'm really trying to keep it all, under wraps. But Melody, why didn't you go to your own mom? Because you needed to hear somebody solidify what you wanted them to solidify for you. Okay? Why are you carrying this on after a year and a half? You still with the man for a year and a half. And if you with him a year and a half after it happened, baby, you need to just let it go. Let it go. You have nothing else to prove. But Melody is using this platform, you guys, to try to prove something. And the only thing she's showing me is that she's a broken, insecure woman who still feels some type of way about her husband betraying her. She is not the woman that she wants to betray. She's not this strong woman that said, oh, I will not tolerate this. Because, baby, guess what? If you didn't tolerate it, you would have sent his ass to live with his mistress. I know a woman who is messing with a married man, okay? Whose wife dropped off his stuff to her. Fucked up the whole relationship. I don't know what it's all about. If you guys know something about that, drop something in the comment block. But this wife said that you can have them. I'm going to drop his stuff off to you. Don't even worry about sending them back. And do you know this man left that woman to go back to his wife? That's all I'm saying. Melody, you're not who you're portraying yourself to be, baby. We are all grown-ass women on this channel, and we see through all your bullshit. What you need to do, honey, and we're wrapping up this commentary right now. The next clip is going to be from next week's episode. What you need to do, Melody, is if you're going to stay with your man, stop embarrassing yourself. Stop embarrassing him, okay? Figure out a way to mend things. You guys go into counseling. And if you're not going to be with him, walk the fuck away. Give him to the mistress. And do you, boo. Do you. That's all I got to say, guys. I've said enough. I am not a relationship counselor or therapist. I don't know shit. I'm a single woman. Y'all don't have to listen to me. I'm only giving you guys my life experiences. If you feel like it's right, take a little bit. Take a little bit in. If you feel like it's wrong, don't fuck with me. I'm telling you. I'm telling y'all that. But what I'm telling you guys is, from my experiences, Melody is fucking up right now. She gonna go. No, I'm not gonna. Look, let's watch the clip from next week's episode because we're going to come back next week. This is the end of my commentary for this show. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Come back next week. Next week's episode is following.
Next on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
If you don't got time now for your relationship, you're going to have a lot of time to think about it later. I'm not joking.
Honey, you took the shower. What happened? Well, you know, I didn't need an excuse not to be anywhere. I can just not be there.
The problem is when you're bougie about it.
What makes a person bougie?
Look in the mirror.
What do you mean? Going to galas? Am I asking y'all to come? Am I asking y'all to come?
Where are you going?
Just a little small event with Mel.
No, this is not negotiable. You and Martell, y'all got your thing you guys are doing. Me and Tisha, we're not going to be a power couple.
This is my friend Letitia Scott.
I just want to contribute something.
Your last name would be Hope before that happened with us. What I think is selfish is when you decide that I want to do what I want to do, not what my family needs me to do.